Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are talking about fall. We're talking about everyone's favorite season, fall, when everything turns to pumpkin and everything's about the leaves changing and flannels are cool again and the weather gets a little bit cooler. But we're gonna talk about fall. We're gonna do the fall tag and we're gonna talk about all things that I love about fall. So let's get started. So I have two because I have two. And there's one that I feel like doesn't get enough love, and maybe I'm just weird that I like this scent, but it's one that I've actually been burning lately, and it is London Calling. Like, what? Have you not smelled this? It is tea and lemon. I like tea and I like the smell of lemon because it's really clean, citrusy scent. I actually burn it in my kitchen. But it just says a royal blend of tea, lemon, and sugar. What? Like, this smells so good to me. It's so good, and it's a very distinct scent. Like, you know when London Calling is burning. So that's one of my faves. And then of course, everybody's favorite, this is Leaves, and I stocked up last year, so I still have a ton of these, which is why this one has yet to be burned, and I have not bought any this season yet. This is Leaves. There's really no need to read the description, but for those of you who have never heard of it, I will. It says a fragrance that embodies the richness of the season with all of its colors and pleasures, featuring notes of golden nectar, ripe delicious apple, and red berries. And that is Leaves, and it smells so good, and I typically burn this in my bedroom or my living room all the time. It used to be year round until it started to sell out, and then I realized I should probably like slow down on burning the fall scents when it's not fall time. But those are my two favorite candles. Next question. This was hard. This was so hard. I have a ton of lipsticks that I kind of rotate out depending on the season. So I just kind of tucked away my bright summer colors and I got out some of my fall colors. But my top three, and they are all MAC, and I don't think that any of them are limited edition, except, I'm so sorry, but I had to give this one a shout out, the Riri Boy. And I think Riri Boy, this is from the Rihanna collection 2 years ago, or a year ago. So this one is more in the darker purpley pinky family, and it's, I don't know, it's like a muted purple almost. You can see that swatch. But I love this color when you don't really want to wear nude and you don't really want to wear one of those deep vampy lips. But it's still kind of in the berry family. I really love Riri Boy, and it's one of the newer formulations, the Retro Matte, and it's one of my faves. Another one that's my favorite for fall is MAC's Half and Half. So this is my favorite, like, perfect nude. It's not too brown, it's not too pink, it's actually really comfortable on the lips, and it is that swatch right there, if you can see it. But that's what it looks like in the tube. And that is MAC's Half and Half. And of course, if you've never heard of this, you've probably been living under a rock. MAC's Rebel. How could you not give this one love? Like, it's the perfect berry color. It's super comfortable on the lips. It's that third one down there, the deep one. I'm actually not wearing this right now. This is actually a part of the Sephora collection, one of their liquid lipsticks, and that'll be in the description bar below for those of you that are interested. But this is MAC's Rebel, everyone's favorite. So those three are probably my favorite for the fall time. Just three different types of shades, a pinky purple, a nude, and then a berry color. And I think it's perfect for the transition from fall to winter. Of course, in the winter time, my colors get a little bit deeper, and I typically don't wear a lot of pinks, even though it's a little bit warmer here in San Diego. I still try and stick to my seasons and stay away from the brighter colors. Next question. I have a ton of blushes, but these are the two that I reach for when it starts to get cooler in the fall time. One, I think I'm really sorry, which is called Hidden Treasure, is actually limited edition, but it's more of a reddish burgundy-ish kind of color, and it gives you that really pretty, like, just came in from the cold kind of look. You can see right there. And again, that's called Hidden Treasure. Another favorite of mine is Breath of Plum, which I actually love year round, but I tend to put it on a little bit heavier the closer we get to fall. And I don't know if you can see that, but here's what it looks like in the pan too. Super pretty, plummy kind of color. The name is perfect, Breath of Plum. It's not too dark, not too light, not too pink. It's perfect, in my opinion. Next question. Probably one of the shirts that I'm wearing. So I love to wear plaid year round. My colors just get a little bit lighter, but in the fall especially, like a plaid shirt with like a tan boot or a bootie is like, that's my favorite go-to, with a scarf. That's just like my look. I wear berry lips, plaid shirts, booties, and boots, and typically I go for like a brown or a cognac color. In the wintertime I reach for my black boots a little bit more often. Next question. I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite fall movie. I like scary movies all the time, and in the fall time I guess I'll watch more scary movies. I like to watch a lot of Halloween movies, so I don't really know. I don't really have a favorite movie. Is that a bummer? I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I love Hocus Pocus, and that's been everyone's favorite fall movie. So I guess that's one of my favorites. Hocus Pocus, that's a classic. How could you not like Hocus Pocus? I like Hocus Pocus. I love all the Halloween specials. There's like a Shrek Halloween special. There's a Peanuts Halloween special. I love all those. I'm a little child, so I still watch cartoons with no shame. I love just all the little Halloween specials that they do every year. I think on ABC. I don't watch much Disney Channel, but I'm pretty sure they probably still do Halloween specials on Disney. But Halloween specials are probably my favorite thing in the fall because it's Halloween time, duh. And then on Thanksgiving they always do a, I want to say Peanut special on ABC that I really enjoy watching. I think. I could be wrong. But those are like my favorite movies, I guess. Next question. There's so much good stuff on right now, so I'm obsessed. I know not everybody enjoys this show, but I really like Empire. Taraji is my girl, and she can do no wrong in my eyes, aka Cookie. I love Empire. I'm obsessed with American Horror Story. That is my shiz. I love American Horror Story, and that is probably one of my all-time favorite shows. I do not miss an episode. I can watch it multiple times. Like, I can watch season 1 right now and still be scared like I've never seen it before. So American Horror Story is probably like my #1 favorite show, but there's so many good shows on. I actually just recently got into Grey's Anatomy. I know I've probably been living under a rock, but I love Grey's Anatomy. I love Scandal. I love Empire, but I really have a special place in my heart for American Horror Story. But it's because I really enjoy scary movies, and if you give me a scary show with good characters that I can believe in and a different like synopsis every season, I'm all about it. So American Horror Story is probably like hands down my favorite show in the fall time. Next question. That's easy. Macaroni and cheese. Baked macaroni and cheese. And I will try pretty much anybody's macaroni and cheese, baked macaroni and cheese. But my best friend, she makes a really good baked macaroni and cheese. And I actually have been making her recipe, which I think she got from her mom. So shout out to Boogie if you're watching this. I love your mac and cheese, girl. But that's probably my favorite Thanksgiving food. Okay, so let me just say this. I don't get me wrong, I love all things pumpkin like the next basic does. But I'm not like a huge pumpkin spice latte fan from Starbucks. Like, I will go to Starbucks, if you bought me a pumpkin spice latte, I will sit and drink it with you like it is the best thing on the planet. But there are so many other drinks that come out in the fall time that I just really love, like the salted caramel mocha. I love those. I do enjoy the pumpkin spice latte, but I make my own coffee typically Monday through Thursday. On Friday I'll treat myself to Starbucks, and then Saturday and Sunday I like live at Starbucks, so I'm pretty sure I make up for what I don't buy Monday through Thursday, but I'm trying to do better. So I make my own coffee a lot, but I just found this creamer which has the cutest Star Wars packaging right now. What? So this is called Spice Latte. So it's not necessarily pumpkin, but it still has those spices in it that give you that like kind of fall-y, you know, spiced warm flavor. So this has been my shiz lately. So give it a try if you haven't yet. It's just called Spice Latte and it's in the limited edition packaging. I found it in a little like side bunker in Target, and I believe it was on sale. Check it out. And okay, so another favorite, can we be adults for like 2 seconds and talk about adult beverages? Any beer that's Oktoberfest is for Sabrina. What? So every like fall, when the fall limited edition beers come out, I'm all about it because Oktoberfest is so good. Oktoberfest beer, like if you have not tried an Oktoberfest, and this specific one is Sierra Nevada, which is not necessarily my favorite Oktoberfest, but it's pretty good. This is another good thing about fall. Get into Oktoberfest beers if you haven't yet. They are amazing. And then last question, I believe. I don't know if I have a favorite, but I've been some really fun things over the years. I was Minnie Mouse one year. Like I had a red tutu and I had the yellow shoes and I had the face makeup on. That was probably my favorite. Yeah, Minnie Mouse. That was my favorite costume. So I think that covers everything. I mean, fall is just in general my favorite time of year. I know a lot of people get sad when summer comes to an end, but I'm not necessarily the kind of girl that like lives for the summertime. Like I enjoy summer like the next girl does, or guy. I enjoy going to the beach. I enjoy going to water parks and getting in the water. I enjoy throwing on a romper, having my legs out. But I also enjoy when it's time to like really get dressed and get your boots out and get your cute tops out and to wear your flannel shirts. So I do love everything fall, and personally I enjoy darker lipsticks than I do lighter lipsticks. So that's another reason that I love the fall time. I can really get into my dark lips and the vampy lips and the deep berry colors. So that's what makes me excited about fall time and just the cooler weather. I enjoy not having to burn my AC all the time. I enjoy having my windows down and feeling the crisp, cool air just come into my car, having my sunroof back, but the sun's still shining. So those are all the things I love about fall time. I am lucky that I get to live in San Diego, so we pretty much have mild weather year round. It does cool off a little bit, but September is typically the hottest month of the year here. But even still, I'm happy to be in San Diego. So those are all the things I love for fall. It's my fall tag. I would love to know some of you guys' favorites for fall. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.